Indian companies fared the worst in a stress test conducted by the International Monetary Fund for possible worsening of borrowing costs and earning in the case the dollar continues its recent strong and sustained appreciation. For the stress test, IMF surveyed 4,797 Indian firms with total assets worth $1.5 trillion. The test assumed that borrowing costs will go up by 30%, earnings will decline by 20%, and domestic currency will depreciate 30% against the dollar. The IMF's findings come against the backdrop of an increase in total stressed advances at scheduled commercial banks to 11.1% of total advances in March from 10.7% in September, according to the latest financial stability report released by the Reserve Bank of India last month. The IMF stress test showed that the median interest coverage ratio, or ICR, which determines how easily a company can pay interest on outstanding debt, declined significantly in most countries surveyed, reflecting the shocks to borrowing cost and earnings to a large extent. For India, the ICR is already below 1.5, a level at which debt is considered at risk and is expected to further deteriorate. In a few countries like Brazil, India, Malaysia, debt at risk from state-owned enterprises could increase significantly. Debt at risk from state-owned enterprises could amount to more than 5% of GDP in India, Hungary, and Malaysia, the report added. Macro stress tests carried out by the RBI suggested that current deterioration in the asset quality of commercial banks may continue for few more quarters, and public sector banks may have to bolster their provisions for credit risk from present levels to meet expected losses if macroeconomic environment were to deteriorate under assumed stress scenarios.